Welcome to Phyllis Court in Henley. Graham, good to be with you today.
Thank you, Daniel. This is our 8th time that we've held this event, and I think it's grown in stature year on year. And this year we actually had 50 cars on display, 48 of them of which were Ferraris.
And I have to say, this was my first time attending this event. You did promise me it was worthwhile, and I have to say, Patch and I had a fantastic time during the day.
Well, I'm really pleased to hear it. One of the non-Ferrari, well, only 2 cars were not Ferraris. This was Graham Bryant's Alfa Romeo 8C. I didn't know he was going to bring this, actually. He usually brings the period Ferrari along with him of some sort. But this took us by surprise, rather, when he said, well, I think I'll bring something different just to make the occasion. And although it's not a Ferrari, I think it's about 1938 vintage, and it's the time when Enzo would have either raced this particular model or he was team manager for an Alfa Romeo for a long while before he actually started to build his own cars.
Amazing. And this car looks like it's brand new.
It does. It's in wonderful condition. Whether Graham Bryant has had the car actually restored, I'm sure it's had some fettling done to it, because for a car of that age and to look like that, it's obviously had some restoration, but still in keeping with the car in that period. And here we're looking alongside the row of V8 Ferraris. We tried to organise the V8 Ferraris, the mid-engine V8 Ferraris, with their backs reversed up against the river, and in front of Phyllis Court itself we had the V12s, and then in the middle at the end we had all the special ones. So this particular car we're looking at is Berlinetta Boxer, which is a mid-engined flat 12, and you can see BB365. That's Albert's Daytona. That's a 365 GTC4. That looks like a 250 GTE. And this is a line of V12s. So that's a 550. That looks like another 550. That's a 412 GT. And so we go along the line. Which one's that? A 599. An 812 super fast. So, as I say, we've tried to group the Ferraris V12, V8, and then the specials, and particularly the high value ones, in the middle, at the back, behind, under the trees.
And I have to say, our car, the California T, was just about halfway down there. We nearly got to it on that shot.
Right. In which case, and of course, that's a front engine V8 car.
And there we are.
That's your car, Daniel. Yes. I think we ran out of V12s, and then so many other either front-engine V8s or mid-engine V8s came along, as they're generally the more popular Ferrari models. We stuck them onto the end of the V12 row. But yes, we're looking at them now. There's a 360. The yellow one is an F8 Tributo. There's a Roma, that's quite a new one. Tagged on the end there is a 250 short wheelbase recreation. So not actually a Ferrari. And it doesn't purport to be a Ferrari because there is no Ferrari badge on it. But it does look like one.
It certainly does, and that's one of the cars from GTO Engineering.
No, it isn't. It's actually called a Mirage.
Okay,
and it's actually based on BMW components, and it's got a BMW straight six engine under the bonnet.
Okay,
and the reason we know the owner very well. The reason the owner has got that instead of a real one is because he loves the shape of the real one. He just couldn't find the £8 million to buy the real thing. So he said, well, as I can't afford the real thing, I'll go out and build one that looks like one, but without the Ferrari badging on it, obviously.
this was my favourite thruster.
That's a 599. 6 litre V12, the V12 is actually based on the Ferrari Enzo, it is. So the mid-engine Enzo that's also worth £2-3 million in today's money. They transported that and put it into a front-engine a touring car.
Right.
Well, I say touring car, it's got 620 brake horsepower. I'm Graham, I'm the Thames Valley Area Group Organiser. Welcome to us all here today. We are maxed out at 100 people, so that's a record. Welcome to Bradley, Scott, Stevens and Ed. Where's Ed? Where are they? Oh, they're over there. There are two judges and they've already come to a decision. So it's in here. You will be told after lunch. So welcome to our two judges again. They come back every year. I don't know why I keep on inviting them back every year, because I never get in the top three actually. So right, I've got the concourse winners here, and there are about 10 cars, and I think the judges all said they really had trouble picking this year. And one of the issues was the different models, and yeah, is that right? Yeah. So very difficult. But anyway, they've come to a decision. So it's too late now to palm my hands with money and all the rest of it. The decision's been made. Okay, we'll go in reverse order as we normally do. In third place is actually, what I say actually, is the 250 GTE of Tony Bernstein. No, not at all. Yeah, Tony and I, well, we've met previously, but we actually met again in Tenerife, coincidentally, back in February. We just happened to choose the same five-star hotel, and I said, I know you, Tony. But the great thing about Tony's car is, it's only recently come back from Turin. So it's done a round trip to Turin and back, and it looks lovely. It's as hardly as if it's done the journey. So well done, Tony.
Thank you very much.
In second place, this person will be disappointed because he normally comes first. Albert? Albert with his Daytona. Well done, Albert. Well done. I think 3 years ago you brought the Boxer and that one?
No, the 355.
Oh, 355.
And then the Dino.
And then the Dino. Ah, right, okay. And now he's come second with the Daytona. Right. Well, this is going to really upset you, Albert, because in first place is a car you used to own. Andrew, it is 552 Bernadetta Boxer. So, actually, effectively, Albert, you've almost come first and second. So, well done, Andrew. It's on here. Oh, there we go. Well done. Yeah, actually, you've got Albert to thank for that. Buy him a drink after. Why was this event so successful? As much as anything was the diversity of Ferrari models on display, with especially a large proportion of early Tipus, regrettably something quite rare at many FOC events these days. There are a couple of Berlinetta Boxers, 2 Daytonas, a 250 GTE, a 365 GTC4, a couple of 246 Dinos, an F40 and 2 250 GT short wheelbase recreations from GTO Engineering. The model spread then went from a 308 GTS all the way through to a 488 Pista, a 12 Cylindri and a 296 GTS, with pretty much every model in between. To top it all, though not a Ferrari, Graham Bryant's Alfa Romeo 8C was a star attraction, so much in keeping with the display owing to Enzo's early connections with the marque. Richard Boughton also provided an F1 simulator in the foyer of the pavilion for guests to try and prove why they should have had Lewis Hamilton's seat in the Ferrari F1 team. The Phyllis Court staff were also always on hand, providing a great service over lunch, and even the weather remained kind following a rather unsettled period. The problem for Anthony Morris and myself is, how do we do better than that in 2026? The good news is that we already have next year's date secured, Sunday the 31st of May 2026, so get this into your electronic diaries now.
You started your MSP to help business owners master technology. Isn't it time you were rewarded for that? MSP Finance Team helps hard-working MSP owners finally get the profit, time, and control they deserve. With better financial and strategic insight, you can make better decisions, leading to more control, profit, and time. Our approach is unique. We focus exclusively on MSP businesses, and we meld bookkeeping, CFO as a service, accounting, and mentoring to help you get started, scale, or sell. We bring you the freedom to focus on what's important, whether it's growing your business strategically or enjoying spontaneous moments with your family. So visit mspfinanceteam.com today and take the first step towards financial mastery. Because when it comes to your MSP finances, it's not just business, it's a numbers game.